Alright, we're here with Jack, who just came first at the Bay Dragon Locals with green-purple Doflamingo. How did it go?
Yeah, it actually went pretty well. Didn't really brick all 3 rounds, so it was good.
Nice. And what was the reason you chose this deck?
Well, I got a new card today from EB, so I want to try that out. And also, it has a really nice matchup into Lore, which is very popular now, so
Nice.
just want to try it, yeah.
Cool. Should we get to the deck profile?
Yes, let's do it. Cool, so yeah, the reason this is good against Lore is, of course, our Birdcage. We'll do the, in case you don't know, the leader just untaps 2 Don at the end of the turn, so it's pretty straightforward. So yeah, the Birdcage is our stage.
Oh, can we flip it this way?
So that's really the main reason you play this deck. Just the 5 cost or lower guys don't restand, and you have ways to keep it around, so that's why it's so good against Lore. And then we'll get on to the rest. So for the characters, we'll start with the Don Quixote Pirates. So running 4 Baby 5, just the main searcher. And for pudding, sugar. I don't know why I said pudding. Yeah, sugar's just it's just broken really. Just rest stuff, and then it puts it on the Birdcage. So very good card. And then for the rest, these are just our 2Ks. So 4 Viola and 4 Baby 5. And it's good because this Searcher Baby 5 can actually get this Baby 5 as well.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah, so all the 8 2Ks we run are all searchable.
Nice.
Which is really cool. And then for the rest, we're running 4 Diamante. It's got a really nice effect where if you have a Don under it, it'll restand when you have 2 Don at the end of the turn, which you always do because of the leader.
Yep.
So that's pretty good. 6k blocker, 1k counter. And then the last one we're running is the big 10-drop Doffy. Just really, really good, especially if you get multiple at once, which is quite common. I normally end up doing 2 in a row. Sometimes you don't need to do it, but in slow matches, it's just so good.
Nice.
Yeah, if you get like 3 or 4 in a row as well, it's just really, really nice. And then for the non-Don Quixote Pirates, we've got 4 Queen. So this is nice because it unbricks you. This deck bricks a lot, and if you draw like more than 1 Birdcage, there's just no need for this anymore. So just discard it.
Of course.
Draw 2, discard it, and it also helps to keep Birdcage around. The main way we keep Birdcage around is with the Eustace Captain Kid. So yeah, I'll just explain quickly. So this card, it keeps all the 5 cost or lower characters rested, but then it kills itself at the end when you end with 10 Don.
Yeah.
But if you have Kid out, it will keep the Birdcage around basically forever. So if you have 10 Don, you play this, you go to 9 Don, end your turn, you don't have 10 anymore, this sticks around.
Yeah.
And then every turn you just do that.
Nice.
So in other words, yeah, they're 5 cost or lower characters are just never going to restand ever.
Yeah.
So if you're playing against Lore or any other deck that runs a lot of those guys, yeah, they just stay rested. It does do yours as well, but as I said, the Diamante restands, so it's quite nice. And the last character we're running is 2 Hody Jones. Probably would like to bump it to 3. There's just, space is quite tight. This is really good, especially against something like Sabo, because you have 5-drop blocker, and if you have Birdcage out and they have 2 Sabos, you drop this. And yeah, they're never going to restand, and they're just dead cards basically. So this is really, really nice.
What would you cut to replace it?
Yeah, I'd have to think. I mean, I'm running a lot of events, which I'll get to, and I'm maybe one of them.
Okay.
Because I actually took the 3rd one out to try the new event that just came out. So
I see.
Yeah. But I was running 3 before. It can be a bit bricky, but like if you have no life, then you just drop it and it's just free and you just go for game normally.
Cool.
So yeah, it's a really cool card. And yeah, so that's it for the characters. For the events, we're running quite a few just because the leader restands 2 at the end of the turn. So the main, or one of the really good events, is the Punk Gibson.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's not a Don Quixote Pirate, so it can't be searched like the rest, but it's just too good not to run because it rests a 4 cost or lower.
Yep.
As well as giving +4 counter, so really, really good. And the broken thing about this, I think, is the trigger, which just rests anything.
Yeah.
That card is, that's pretty bullshit to be honest. Like, especially if they're going for game or something, it's kind of like a beige. So it's really, really nice, especially if you get multiple. So Yeah, I can't see this card ever being cut from this deck, to be honest.
Nice.
Just gonna run it at 4. And the rest of the events are searchable with Baby Fly, which is nice. So we're running the new Off-White, which just came out. So this event, like pretty much the rest of the 2 cost events, will give plus 4k counter. But what this one does is it also searches top 3 for a Don Quixote pirate, which is nice. As I said, this deck bricks, so it's just good to have another way to search. The only issue with this card is that if you hit Birdcage off it, you can't add it, and then Birdcage goes to the bottom.
Ah, I see.
Which has happened when I tried it on Sim, but but I can get like Baby 5, and then Baby 5 can get Birdcage. So
I see.
because Birdcage
has to be a character.
Has to be a character, yeah.
Gotcha.
And the Birdcage is really vital. So
Yeah.
but I mean, it's good. Like you can get your 2k counters off this and 10 chopped off each. So. And the rest, there's just a few events left. So I'm running 3 Spiderweb. This card's really nice. It's a plus 4k and also restand something. So what's good with this is that you can block like with a Queen or Diamante, and then use this counter and restand the blocker.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you get to block twice, as well as protect the blocker. So this card's really nice. It's also good for protecting Baby 5 early. If they swing at it with leader, you can just do this and a 1k counter if you want to get another search next turn, which I'll do sometimes if I want to get Birdcage. So that's really cool. So I do like this card. And then the last one, which I'm only running 2 of, is the Flapping Thread.
Okay.
This one is another good card, I think, for those decks that go wide, especially Lore, because it's just 2k counter for the turn.
Yeah.
Plus 2k power. So yeah, if you're under the kid, then he'll be 6k,
Yeah.
and this is 8k. So yeah, like if they're gonna go for game and swing, with all their board, you just do this and
That's insane.
kind of like ends the turn really.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a bit weak. I mean, so I can't really run more, but
Gotcha.
you really just need 1 per game in certain matchups, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, just a really cool deck, and to be honest, I play it more because I like the character
Ah, yeah.
more than anything else. But
Nice.
but yeah.
So, what's your ideal starting hand? And are you going first or second?
Yeah, it really depends on what you're going up against. I think I like going second more. Just because you can like do sugar straight away, which is really cool. And Baby 5, you can do that straight away with 2 Don. And then you untap 2 at the end of the turn. So ideally second, but
Yeah.
matchup dependent. So.
And how do you play against like the Moria matchup or the BY Luffy matchup?
Yeah, Moria's tough, just because it's a meta deck, so of course it's tough.
Yeah.
But at least most of them will be under Birdcage, so that's cool.
Yep.
So yeah, it's good. Like if this isn't brick, then it can be okay against Moria, but I wouldn't
gotcha.
say it's favored or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think the biggest weakness of the deck is just like bricky?
Yeah, I mean today it didn't brick. Maybe it was because I had the off-white
Yeah.
as well. But
True.
in my experience, yeah, it has bricked quite a bit before. But yeah, the black-yellow Luffy. I only versed it once tonight, but
Yeah,
we
yeah.
realized that they only have 1 card that isn't 5 cost or lower, and that's the Gecko Moria.
Yeah.
So everything is going to be under Birdcage.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
So-
how I won that. So, I mean, going forward, I don't know, maybe they'll find a way to play around it, but
Nice. And I guess no one really expects to play Gurple.
yeah,
Luffy.
exactly. So,
Yeah. Awesome. Anyways, congratulations again.
Cool.
And hope you find more success with Gurple Dofi.
Thank you very much.
Sweet.